Alright. Hey everybody. Today we got me just going through all these Lego minifigures I sold. I sold a listing on eBay. There's about 1,000 minifigures here, so I'm just gonna run through all of them, or a majority of them. But yeah, I'm gonna move as quick as possible here. Tons of minifigures. Definitely non-minifigure or non-Lego. A couple of those scattered in here, but it shouldn't be a problem as I carefully put that in the description this time. A few months back I had to deal with a pretty big return on these. Not the specific listing that I'm dealing with now, but this is a separate listing. A lot of cool minifigures in here. I think this listing is a little bit better than the other one I had, but you be the judge. Some complete figures, some non-complete figures. They're all from random sets. A lot of modular sets in here. Crazy, you wouldn't think so, but I'm getting a crazy forearm workout right now from this. Okay, let's get into these Legos. The Mega Box figure. Pretty cool Legos. You gotta love stockpiling these as a lot. Like, oftentimes people will ask me, they're like, hey, what'd you pay for these, man? And the answer is always nothing. Because for years as a reseller, I've learned that these minifigures are pretty collectible, pretty popular figures. People like them. So you take them out of every Lego bin that you buy, and you stockpile these things until you have a lot, like I do right here. And once you have a lot, then you throw them on eBay for a crazy number, and you hope that somebody buys them one day. And that day is kind of today. Yeah. It's just 10 minutes of uncut Lego minifigure viewing pleasure. My right arm is getting sore, actually. It's kind of funny. We got more yard sale videos coming this week. I was up in Columbus buying and buying and buying. So much buying. It's kind of a dead day up at Columbus, but I still bought somebody's whole table. and that was a lot of fun. This video here also is going to cap off this Lego bulk buy. I bought a bunch of Legos a few months ago for $2,500. The profit video is coming very soon. Just because I wanted to wait until it was completely done. I've been promising that video for a long time. Then I sold a lot of Lego minifigures, and I was like, all right, cool. And then that got returned, so like then I had to cut the editing and just wait for the right moment. But now we are almost at the right moment, as I'm going to post a Lego video pretty soon. Also, thanks to everybody liking and subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. I can't do... Well, I can do all this without you. But at the same time, it's much better knowing that there's like 1,000 subscribers here, instead of having to do the constant grind of, you know, you post a lot. You put a lot of time into this stuff, so, yeah, thanks for watching. Damn, look, I'm getting lazy. I'm doing 2 at a time now. But yeah, this is, the file never ends. There's so many of these Lego minifigures. That guy's pretty cool. It's a non-Lego figure for sure. Or it is a Lego minifigure. This one's worth like 50, 60 bucks, I think. It's the fisherman from the Fisherman's Wharf. I think it's pretty cool. I always like the criminal ones. I don't know why. It reminds me of Brickster from Lego Island, the game. If anybody's looking for a copy of that, it's available in my eBay store and now. Super cheap. Oh, figures. There's so many figures here. We're 7 minutes in. I probably did 100 figures. Legos. Apocalypse. I think this is Apocalypse Burger. These go for good money. It's like, obviously, when you get a return. And that's the thing with eBay. I mean, I worry about selling stuff like this on eBay, because the return policy on eBay is so loose. It's so loose. People could just return over anything. I sold 1,000 minifigures to this guy. He had 23 non-Lego pieces in there, and he wanted to return it. And what do you know? I told eBay, I said, hey, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this return, because the nature of the product. I said, I just sold this guy 1,000 minifigures. I said, how are we going to ensure that I'm getting every minifigure back? And Patrick from eBay reassured me. He's like, dude, we don't even know what he's going to send back yet, so be patient until he does. And that was 7 days ago. Well, it was actually 14 days ago I had that message with eBay. But now they are evaluating my case, and it has been another 7 days. So, I don't know. I don't know what is taking so long, but I get it. It's a big resolution. It's a big case. It's a big problem. It's a big problem. This guy, he appears to have kept all of my Star Wars minifigures from the bin that I sent him. And that's just not good. Because that's all the money. Part of me thinks he ripped like a $300, maybe $400 figure out of there that I had no idea I had. Because, like, when you have this many Lego minifigures, it does get a little, gets a little crazy. You're trying to figure out what's the most money. Just shoot yourself in the foot. Look at that, we got the Flying Dutchman. That's a fun one. Oh, the businessman with a pirate. I like that some of these guys have their accessories in the bags too. It's kind of cool. It makes it easier for whoever's buying these. This is Moaning Myrtle, I think, from Harry Potter. I could be wrong. A lot of these too, I guess. These are the girls' version of Legos. I think they're called Friends. They're not even Legos. They're Friends, which is cool. this guy. He's got the Disco Sushi shirt on. A lot of Ninjago pieces in here from the Ninjago City or all over. I told the guy a few non-Lego minifigures in there. I feel like I should just take them out to avoid any conflict with this person, but hey, more is more. You don't want to remove stuff from a listing. I feel like I just want to keep adding stuff to listings. This might be the easiest video I've ever done editing-wise. It's just going to go right to YouTube. Yep. You got 10 minutes of minifigures here. If you just want to sit there and watch minifigures. It's an NFL ref. But that's not also not a Lego figure. It's something else. More friends. What's nice is like I'm starting to become a Lego kind of an expert with stuff like this because I can identify what's kind of an expensive minifigure pretty quickly. The weirdest minifigure I've come across lately is this Harley. I came across a Harley Quinn one, and that's going for around $200 to $300. It's Harley Quinn from Apocalypseburg, I guess. Yep. And then there are like 600 minifigures here. That's some Mega Blocks. Guy's playing with his dog. He got snatched up into the Lego mix. It's cool that some of these figures have like double-sided heads too, so you can change the emotion of the Lego figure. I like wonder what year, the first year that they did that was. That was probably like a revolutionary thing for the bricks. Also, just like from watching Lego YouTubers, you find out that like, you know, Lego owns Bricklink. I didn't even know that. Or that, or they get a percentage off used sets being sold through Bricklink, which is kind of smart. Whoever thought of that over at Lego, you're a genius. I'm sure you're well promoted or well taken care of. A couple of these guys missing arms. Yeah, I feel like Legos got really cool after I was a kid. Like me, it was like, all right, do you want to be a knight, a castle, or a pirate? You know, you didn't really have many options. There wasn't like a superhero. There wasn't many superhero Legos when I was a kid. I was like a Batman guy. Enjoyed Batman. Conductor. A couple movie figures. Speaking of the knights. Yep. It's crazy to think that some of these newer figures can go up for $200 to $300. I was at a flea market over in Columbus over on the weekend, and this one guy, I walked up. It was one of the most impressive booths I have ever seen. That was Lego-wise. But it turns out, as I got a little closer, you could tell that all of the Lego minifigures were fake. Because I asked the guy, so where do you get all your Legos from? And he's like, oh, I get them from the distributor. That means you get them from Temu. It means that this is not real, buddy. And none of it was real. That's what we determined. Yep, so I couldn't buy anything from that guy. What's crazy was he didn't even want to entertain buying anything from me. I was like, hey man, do you buy Lego minifigures? He was like, only from the distributor. It's like, okay man, well like I could be some idiot that's walking up to you. Like that's why you always got to be objective about the questions you're asking, because he said only from the distributor, but yet I could have been some guy that's like, hey, I just want to get rid of them for like $100. You give me like $100, I'll give you 20,000 minifigures. Like, of course I wasn't gonna do that, but that guy, I mean, like that's why you can't just be so quick to shut down somebody when they're talking to you. Anything can happen. They could say something crazy like, I just found 400,000 of these minifigures. Like, do you want to buy them? I mean, I don't know. That's the same scenario I guess I just gave, but yeah. Lots of minifigures. It's going to end up being a 30-minute video of just me sifting through. If anybody ever wants this all the way through, drop a comment right now when you hear this with the timestamp. I'm trying to figure out some sort of a raffle I'm going to do on YouTube. It's going to be like right around when I get to like 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to hook somebody up with something. Yeah, I wish I could do it earlier, but I just financially I'm not strapped enough to be doing stuff like that. More figures. This guy looks suspect. But I'm sure it's a real Lego. Grandma. Pirate. This guy's pretty cool. And I really do hope some of these go for a couple, you know, 50, 60 bucks. Because whoever's buying these has got to be a reseller. They're not buying these just for a collection. And if they are, well, congratulations, you got an instant collection. Which is another group on Facebook, which my one buddy had been recommending to me for a long time. He's like, hey man, you should go on there to sell these minifigures. Instant collections. To be honest with you, not a lot of people on there are ready to spend $3-4 grand. They want you to come down. A lot of people, collectors, they only want to spend like a couple $100 in that group, in my opinion. I mean, hey, I could be wrong there. Maybe it's just particular with the pieces of the Lego figures. But I mean, I jumped in so many Lego groups and said, hey, does anybody want to buy these? And it was just like lowball after lowball. And it's like, I'm dealing with a group of experts here. Like, you guys all know what these are worth. And, yeah, I was just met with not a friendly community there. People just like, I give you $300 for it. I give you $400. And then I don't know. Yeah, pretty bizarre way to operate for those people. Lowballing when somebody knows the value is it's not fun. You have to approach somebody who knows their stuff a little bit differently. Like somebody coming to me, they would be like, hey man, like, you know, not to be that guy, but I just want to let you know that this is only worth about $2 grand, you know. Then I would have like taken that into a crazy careful consideration. Like some of these Legos, like I'm looking at it, like this one here, a little bit of a broken back. Yeah, cool. Back to it. This guy's got boomerangs. Boomerang, what a great channel when I was a kid. More. This looks like an Apocalypseburg figure. Some sort of gladiator. This guy's an Apocalypseburg figure. It's like no pants figure or something. This guy's gonna be alright. What's nice is like what's included in this lot is like another bin of just like heads, parts, pieces, like stuff that he's gonna need to complete some of these, or just like stuff he's gonna need for his sets. But decent amount of ninja pieces here. A Sunset Beach shirt. We're getting down to it. Thanks for watching. If you stuck around this long, well, guess what? There's another 5 to 10 minutes of these Legos coming your way. These are going out to Colorado today. They are shipping out today. When you ship something this big too, with this much value, make sure you put insurance on it. You want to get the whole 10 yards with it. The fisherman, the elusive fisherman, he's worth some money. But yeah, you totally want to make sure you insurance it, and then you want to also get signature. Signature confirmation is crucial. But like something like this, I don't know if I would buy insurance for this because I'm not entirely sure if insurance covers lost items. If that is true, then sure, you buy insurance. But if it doesn't, then well, I don't really see the point of buying insurance on something like this. But because it's going to be expensive. I mean, especially when it's $3,000, you're going to spend like $30 on insurance there. Cool sweater for that guy. He's also from the Fisherman's Bundle. There's a couple figures in here from the Fisherman's Bundle is what I just noticed. But that's great. Somebody asked me about these minifigures too. When they were buying the sets, they'd be like, dude, can you just find the minifigures? I'd be like, no. It takes me way too long to sit here. Like we're at 30 minutes on this. Now we're at 20. But you go one by one, you know, it just takes an extensive amount of research. Darth Maul makes an appearance. I got all Sean Connery there for a second. Darth Maul. No. Okay. More minifigures coming. That's what happens when you're sitting here by yourself and you're trying to think of stuff to talk about. You forget that people may not want that. They're just here for the figures. This guy is 2 bodies on 1. Okay, that's cool. Forearms. Super secret police. Wow, they really are super secret, but now their secret has been exposed. This is like a Batman set one, I believe. Woody. These Arctic ones are so cool to me. It reminds me of George Costanza wearing that Gore-Tex coat in Seinfeld. It's just like such a tight, snug piece. I think it's just so funny. The Star Wars ones, there's a couple Star Wars ones in here. They made it into the mix. Hopefully the guy is extremely thrilled about that because some of their Star Wars ones can be for good money. Yeah, this is getting down to it. This lot here sold for right around $2,500. After fees and all that, we'll probably get around $2,200, but it's like all these bag figures are included in the lot. And then there's also one more bag of just like parts and pieces, miscellaneous parts and pieces. Cameraman. Superman makes an appearance. It's an Ninjago piece. Pretty cool. I don't even know if they make Lego guns like that anymore, but when I was a kid, we had tons of Lego like pistols and stuff. That was kind of fun. Set up like a bank robbery scene. So this guy's face. Somebody take a Sharpie to that? I don't even know. Stunt Devil. There's a lot of, this was a lot of fun to go through all these, honestly. Got to see what I was getting rid of. That's a mega box for sure. But as you can see, the majority here was definitely Lego. Like, there was like probably 5, I think we saw mega blocks in here. Turns out Lego collectors don't like mega blocks. I'd like to meet a group of mega blocks collectors. I feel like I used to sell mega blocks stuff every now and then. You'd find like a guy who's buying it. He's like, this isn't for me, it's for my friend. And you go home and play with it. But mega blocks, they're cool. I just think the bricks, I think it's like the consistency of the bricks is just more brittle. I think they went the cheaper route with the plastic. But it's tough to say. They were 3D printing before 3D printing was printing. But I don't know how accurate that is. But mega blocks, yeah, their bricks don't seem as easy to separate. It's just like a lot going on with those bricks. Huh. The Spider-Man, I think. Patrick Star makes an appearance. Welcome to the party. We got a few more here. Bear with me. That's a weird looking one. Probably not even a Lego minifigure, but some of these super villain ones go for like good money too. It's all set specific, or that's the knowledge I'm picking up from these. Like before, I was getting to be in my expert bag about these. That's the fisherman worth money. This guy. I've been saying it the whole video, but this guy's the one worth the money. A couple guys on their way to work. Carnage. This guy looks like a comedian I know. And just more figures. We got the ninjas. Stackers, whatever that means. Yeah, this guy's a pretty badass pirate. Look at, he's got tattoos all over his chest. And we are down to the end of it. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. More videos coming. This was just like kind of an ASMR thing.